Today, we're going to be talking about Cosmos, the so-called Internet of Blockchains. Now, Cosmos allows otherwise independent blockchains to communicate and to transact with one another. This is all part of the growing Web 3.0 ecosystem, and Cosmos is designed to scale indefinitely. Now, Cosmos has been in the works for quite a long time, actually, with 3 years of Cosmos basically being off the grid while the team researched and developed the technological layer, and its mainnet finally launched this March. It is one of those rare projects that simply debut in the top 20 and kind of stay there, kind of like we saw with Tezos or with Cardano. And this was an instant moon for investors upon listing. It's still up like 42x in USD, up to 50x or more depending on the day. Now, Cosmos raised roughly $16.8 million in its ICO that ended in April 2017. Since then, the project has undergone a methodical development process. So I guess not really instant moon. They had to wait 2 years, but still moon, guys, still moon. Now, Cosmos has a well-run community and a strong social media presence, and it has actually managed to get listed on many major exchanges for free. Already on Ledger as well. No waiting 2 years for Ledger support like some other projects. The professionalism that they've displayed so far has actually been really awesome. And Cosmos has been developed by Tendermint Labs, among their many other projects under incubation. And the team says it is working on the long-term vision, on projects that we might not see bearing fruits for decades to come yet. And that's a real long-term vision in the crypto space, with Cosmos being their first major project debut on the markets. Now, many of the developers working on Cosmos are from the company behind the underlying Tendermint blockchain engine, which is the Tendermint BFT. Now, BFT is a Byzantine fault-tolerant consensus engine that powers the Cosmos proof of stake, in which is massively scalable. One of the key goals of Cosmos is to unleash the power of blockchain technology via interoperability. The interoperability problem, of course, is not a new one, nor are the attempts to solve it. Like, seriously, everyone is working on interoperability these days. And of course, it is an incredibly important part of the future of the crypto economy to have all these blockchains speaking with one another. Cryptocurrency projects face substantial opportunity costs at the moment when they are building their ecosystems because the blockchains remain isolated from one another, and developing on one blockchain often means excluding potential users on other platforms. You understand why everyone wants to build a bridge to Ethereum and a bridge to Bitcoin, because that's where the network effect is currently at. And that's where the action is, guys. The entire digital asset sector is a collection of blockchain projects at the moment that can't effectively communicate with each other, even if they want to. And steps are being made, but Cosmos is wanting to be one of those big steps. They want to facilitate the economic integration of all these blockchains while they are able to maintain their political independence, meaning that projects can disagree, aka Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, and yet still maintain economic links even if the ideology leads them in different directions. Cosmos is achieving this interoperability by having parallel blockchains plug into the primary hub called the Cosmos Hub. Or in other words, Cosmos is operating a hub and spoke kind of model. The Cosmos Hub is the first blockchain within the network and functions as the connecting medium between the various private and public blockchains, which are being called zones. The zones are all interconnected via the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. The IBC can be seen as something like TCP/IP, like messaging protocol for blockchains. TCP/IP is a suite of communication protocols used to interconnect network devices on the internet. And Cosmos wants to be that same piece of infrastructure, but for the blockchain world. The blockchains plugged into Cosmos retain their consensus sovereignty and are responsible for providing their own security, but can benefit from the network effect of being able to easily interact with the other zones via, of course, the consensus hub. And while individual chains are responsible for their own security, the security of the hub, of course, is of utmost importance because it plays such an incredibly important role in connecting the entire ecosystem together. The hub is secured by a globally decentralized group of validators designed to be able to withstand attacks as severe as continental network partition or even nation-state sponsored attacks, which is some pretty damn serious security and a necessary level of security if we are to see this grow in the way they want to. Cosmos, while only launching their mainnet recently, has already made a big impact across the crypto landscape via the Cosmos SDK, or Software Development Kit. Now, this is a programmable framework for building custom application-specific blockchains. So far, 83 projects have chosen to rely on the Cosmos SDK to bootstrap their new customized chains. The Cosmos SDK allows for anyone to easily write their own custom chain using a range of pre-built modules or your own custom pieces if you want, and then to be able to launch that chain easily and run meaningful tests of your MVP with users before launching the public mainnet. And then once your mainnet is live, it is super easy to plug your chain into the Cosmos blockchain universe via the Cosmos Hub, which of course helps increase liquidity and adoption for your chain as you are connected to part of a larger network, not out there fending for yourself in the darkness alone. Now, building on, or for that matter, buying and holding Cosmos can be seen as a bet that more blockchain applications are going to want to build their own chain, and that the future blockchain ecosystem will be more of a network of blockchains rather than a single base layer like Ethereum simply ruling the roost. Cosmos is designed to be an ecosystem of sovereign but economically connected blockchains. The STK is the toolkit to make that vision a reality. The Cosmos token is called Atom and is used specifically for staking. Atom is not designed to be a medium of exchange, nor is it designed to be a store of value. Just staking on the Cosmos blockchain. That's it, guys. The validators of the zones must stake a certain amount of Atom tokens inside of the hubs, with Atom lost should malicious actions start taking place from that zone. The hub validators can accept any token or any token combination that they want as their transaction fees. The Cosmos Hub is also an experiment in on-chain governance, with a strict governance model being essential for the operation and the health of the Cosmos ecosystem. The validators will be responsible for the general well-being of the overall Cosmos ecosystem, voting on things like changes to the Cosmos ecosystem, all of course being done by the validators. And if the validators don't vote for a proposal in a timely manner, then they will be punished by being deactivated for a certain period of time. So it encourages participation in that voting process. Now, I did mention that 83 projects are in one way or another building with the Cosmos SDK. A quick list of the who's who of those builders to finish off our chat today. The big one is Binance, and particularly the Binance chain and the underlying Binance DEX. We also have Lino, which is famous for having DLive built on top of it, which is the streaming platform which PewDiePie has recently started to stream on. Then there is Terra, which is a stablecoin. We have Regen Network, who I just had a super fascinating interview with. I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't seen it yet. We have Loom, we have HashGuard, we have Sentinel, and loads more. So very cool stuff to see all that being built. And when you consider what Cosmos is, who is behind it, and who is building on it, I think we can really understand why Cosmos has debuted in the top 20 position. Now, I'll be very curious, of course, to see how it develops actually moving forward and how the ecosystem really develops over time, and if they can indeed achieve their Internet of blockchain's dream. Certainly they seem well positioned to deliver on that amongst the many players who are right now striving to deliver that interoperability fantasy. And it's happening day by day. We are getting more interoperability between chains. We're seeing atomic swaps and all these different things coming forward. This could just be another piece of the infrastructure, or it could be the focus of the infrastructure moving forward. Depends on a lot of moving pieces. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about Cosmos down below in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come over here and check out this video. You guys are super awesome. And if you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up on it. You can always subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.